I'm ultrazilla, and this is the UltraZ News Weekend Update, the only toy news, not for reviews, but for all of yous. There was two major cons this weekend. Of course, most folks here know it was G-Fest this weekend. But also, it is TFCon in Toronto, and TFCon is a much bigger con than G-Fest in terms of news. Lots of third-party items get announced during TFCon, which is a big difference than what happens at G-Fest. While there's, like, con exclusives that happen at G-Fest, you usually don't get, like, a ton of, like, news about it. You know, it is, you know, hey, you go, and hey, look, an interesting variant color of something. But at TFCon, major news usually drops, and I've started to see stuff today. I don't have anything to talk about from there yet, so I want to be able to look at that stuff a little bit further, post it to my Facebook during the week, and then I'll collate the stuff I like, and I'll talk about it next week. With two like in the middle of it right now, still when I'm recording this, for me to really, you know, do so. But we got a bunch of other news to talk about. Not a huge amount, but we got some news. It is the weekend. Obviously, there's going to be news that, you know, happens throughout the week. So without any further ado, let's just get to the news. And the first thing I want to talk about is Shimo and Scar King from SHMA SHIMO were on display this past week. And guess what? A lot of folks are kind of eating their words out there a little bit, because the Shimo is looking pretty good, and even the Scar King looks a little bit better. Like, that head sculpt on the Scar King looks a little tweaked. I'm not 100% sure if it's just dot lighting, but it looks better. For sure, Shimo looks like it has more paint apps on it than the initial promo pics. Things change, guys. It's a long time until the figure is coming out. So, things change. This particular piece has more paint apps. Will it in the end, or will it be more like the promo pics? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be somewhere in between, but do stay tuned. I thought these pics were interesting. But hey, you didn't have to convince me. I thought they both looked good initially, honestly, and I have them both on pre-order. So will this change a lot of folks' opinion? I think it will, because they're looking real nice, guys. Anywho, moving on, KAIJU number 8 from SH Figure Arts is now showing up at Walmart. So, pretty good effort from Tamashi to start getting stuff into Walmarts. First you had the Ultraman Rising, now KAIJU number 8. Two huge, awesome KAIJU properties that are pretty hot right now. The KAIJU collectors community was abuzz the past few days because a movie monster series, ZILLA, showed up at Mercari Japan for sale. Now, it's not official yet, but it's looking pretty official. The tag looks pretty official, and it does say it's a Godzilla store exclusive on the tag, so do stay tuned. No official announcement quite yet on this. Maybe at the time that the video is gone live, we might have some clarity already. But so far, you know, do stay tuned. We will get clarity out there. I know folks want a movie monster series, ZILLA, in the worst way, but it looks like it's going to be a Godzilla store exclusive. Now, being that it is a U.S. property, I wonder if we'll get it in the Godzilla store U.S. sooner than later. Stay tuned. What we do know for sure, there is a Godzilla 54 coming out in the Sovix line, and it's looking pretty sweet. Also in the Sovix line, we're getting a black and white Godzilla -1. So, pretty cool on both fronts. I think the Godzilla 54 one is very awesome, though. And in the last bit of Bandai news, BBTS is having a giveaway right now for some Ultraman Rising figures, all of which you've seen on the channel thus far, except for the deluxe Ultraman figure, but that's coming soon, too. So give it a check if you want to get some free figures. You might have seen my review of the TO1 Commander Optimus Prime, and now we are getting 3 new ones. These are all up on AliExpress. There is a Nemesis Prime, there is an Ultra Magnus, that's the white one, and a Shattered Glass in purple. Yeah, if you're into these, do check out AliExpress. Funko announced a couple of new SDCC exclusives that are going to interest you. Godzilla and a Voltron in a supersized version. Pretty cool. I like the Godzilla green pop, but I like me some Voltron as well. Flame Toys had their Gurren Lagans on display. That's right, they're doing Gurren Lagann, including a Tenga Toppa version, which is massive looking, and a Lazengan. Both look really, really nice. Speaking of Gurren Lagann, Neop Player 1 is doing a couple of vinyls. Well, one of Gurren Lagann, and from Kill La Kill, we're getting the titular character, Ryumatoy. Very cool stuff from a Neop Player 1. A couple of variants from 3-0 are coming, a metallic version of their Eva 2, and a beautiful looking Idion. Oh my gosh. Super 7 has announced their Dungeons and Dragons Ultimates, and they look very, very nice. First up, as you see here, we have Sheila the Thief in her cloaked invisible mode. Looks really cool. Then we have Vecna, and yes, it was a D&D character before a Stranger Things character. But boy, the biggest news, literally, is they are doing a vinyl version to go with their Ultimates of Tiamat, the multi-headed dragon. Looking amazing in all its cartoon glory. And yes, it's based on the cartoon. Saw some folks saying, oh, it doesn't look like a dragon, it looks like a cartoon. Yeah, that's the point. Of all of this, I am really looking forward to Tiamat. Action Toys is doing a full color version of their mini Action Voltz 5. So if you missed out on the first one, maybe you could grab this one. In a Japanese Transformers magazine, you're going to be able to get a clear Bumblebee, which looks pretty cool. So do look out at your local Japanese bookstores, you know, like Kinokuniya. Star Ace is bringing back their Marshmallow Man in a burning version. That's right, all burnt up from Ghostbusters, and it looks real nice. Let's talk about NECA. On pre-order now, you're gonna be able to get some original Mirage looking turtles. They are all up individually, so you know, if you want to order these, do check out, like, say, BBTS or Entertainment Earth at the link below. Also on pre-order are two Beetle Juice in a striped suit and a red tuxedo. So if you're into Beetle Juice, now is the time to pick yourself up some figures. They are up for pre-order, like I said, right now. Hey, speaking of third-party stuff, that wasn't third-party, but I spoke about it in the beginning. Iron Factory is doing a Leo Kaiser, and I love these proportions. Some of these are on pre-order right now. I think one or two are available. They are coming in pieces, so you do have to order them individually, which honestly, overall, I think is too expensive, but it still looks incredible. And last but not least, in a fun piece of news, Jada Toys has an SDCC exclusive. There's so many exclusives. Chester Cheetah in a Flamin' Cheetos colors coming. So if you're going to SDCC, this might be for you. And there you go, guys. That's the Ultra Z News. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of these things. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, people.